Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to kick off today's presentation with a compelling story, the story of the eagle. This is the first of 13 slides that will take us on an inspiring journey. We'll explore the eagle's incredible qualities, lessons we can learn from it, and how its story can motivate us in our own lives. So, let's get started and discover what makes the eagle truly remarkable. The eagle, among all its species, actually has the longest lifespan. This is a fascinating point because it highlights how certain animals have evolved traits that allow them to live longer than their relatives. When we look at eagles, their longevity is a key factor in their success as predators and symbols of strength. Understanding this helps us appreciate how nature fine-tunes survival strategies, and it ties into our overall theme of resilience and adaptability in the animal kingdom. You know, eagles are truly remarkable creatures, capable of living up to 70 years. But reaching such an impressive age isn't just about survival. It involves a critical turning point in their lives. Around their 40s, eagles face a tough decision, one that can determine whether they continue to thrive or face decline. At this stage, they must choose to undergo a challenging process of renewal. This involves some difficult self-adjustments, like reshaping their beak, talons, and feathers to stay effective hunters. It's a moment of transformation that requires courage and resilience, much like what we all encounter in our own lives when we face important crossroads. This is a powerful reminder that growth often demands hard choices, especially when we want to continue moving forward and reach our full potential. You can see here that its long and flexible talons, which are usually such a crucial part of how this creature captures its prey, can no longer grab food effectively. This change really impacts its ability to hunt and feed. The talons are designed to latch onto prey securely, but when they lose that grip, it signals a significant shift in its survival strategy. This point ties into our overall theme of adaptation and how species must evolve to overcome challenges. If their primary tools for hunting become ineffective, they either need to find new ways to survive or face decline. So, this detail about the talons highlights just how vital physical features are to a species' ability to thrive in changing environments. Its long and sharp beak becomes bent. This change can indicate a variety of underlying issues, such as nutritional deficiencies or environmental factors. A bent beak can impair the bird's ability to feed properly, which in turn affects its overall health and survival. Noticing these kinds of physical changes is crucial because they often serve as early warning signs of more serious health problems. Understanding these signs helps us better care for the birds and ensure we can intervene before conditions worsen. So the key takeaway here is that physical deformities like a bent beak are not just cosmetic. They have direct implications for the bird's well-being and should prompt further investigation. You know, as these birds age, their wings tend to become quite heavy and old-fashioned. The thick feathers they develop over time actually start to stick to their chests, which can be a real problem. This sticking makes it much harder for them to take off and fly properly. It's a bit like carrying around a heavy backpack that's glued to you, really hampers their ability to move freely. This point highlights how physical changes over time can impact their overall agility and survival. It ties back to our theme of understanding how aging affects movement and adaptability in nature. So, at this point, the eagle finds itself facing a critical crossroads. It really only has two options. It can either give up and die, or it can choose to undergo a very challenging and painful process of change. This process lasts about 150 days, which is quite a significant period. What's important to understand here is that this is not an easy path. It's tough. It requires resilience, patience, and a lot of inner strength. But it's also a necessary journey for renewal and growth. This part of the story highlights a powerful metaphor about transformation. Sometimes, in order to emerge stronger and better, we have to go through our own difficult, almost rebirth-like processes. It ties into our overall theme of growth through challenge, reminding us that true change often demands perseverance and courage. The process requires that the eagle fly to a mountaintop and sit on its nest. This symbolizes the importance of reaching a high point or a goal before settling into a place of safety and stability. It's about effort and perseverance, just like the eagle soaring to the top, we too need to elevate ourselves through hard work. Once at the top, sitting on the nest represents a moment of reflection and preparation for what's next. This step is crucial because it highlights that success isn't just about the climb, but also about taking the time to stabilize and plan your next move. And in the context of our overall theme, it reminds us that reaching our goals isn't an end in itself. It's part of a larger cycle of growth, reflection, and readiness for new challenges. Now, here we see a fascinating and somewhat intense process that the eagle undergoes. It knocks its beak against a rock repeatedly until it actually plucks it out. This might sound harsh, but it's a crucial part of its renewal process. Once the beak is gone, the eagle patiently waits for a new one to grow back. This new beak is essential for its survival, helping it hunt and eat. After the beak has regrown and the eagle is comfortable again, it then proceeds to pluck out its talons. This process of renewal is extraordinary because it symbolizes how sometimes, to grow and improve, we need to shed what no longer serves us, whether it's old habits, beliefs, or limitations. This story ties into our overall theme of transformation and resilience, reminding us that renewal often involves challenging, even painful, steps, but those steps are necessary for growth and a fresh start. When its new talons grow back, the eagle begins a remarkable process of renewal by plucking out its old-aged feathers. This is a crucial stage in its life cycle, symbolizing a deliberate act of shedding the old to make way for the new. The growth of new talons represents strength and readiness to face future challenges. By removing its worn feathers, the eagle not only refreshes its appearance, but also ensures its feathers are in optimal condition for flight and hunting. This process highlights a key concept in growth and transformation. Sometimes, renewal requires a bit of discomfort or sacrifice. It reminds us that to evolve and reach new heights, we must be willing to let go of what no longer serves us. Connecting this to the overall theme, it's about embracing change, even when it feels uncomfortable, because it ultimately leads to a stronger, more vibrant version of ourselves. And after 5 months, the eagle takes its famous flight of rebirth. This moment symbolizes a powerful transformation, showing how resilience and perseverance can lead to renewal. The eagle, after enduring a period of renewal, rises again and lives for approximately 30 more years. This long lifespan highlights the incredible potential for growth and second chances. It ties into our overall theme of overcoming challenges and emerging stronger. Just like this eagle, we too can experience renewal and continue to thrive, no matter the difficulties we face. Why is change needed? Well, often, in order to survive and thrive, we have to initiate a change process. It's not always easy, but it's necessary. Sometimes, this means letting go of old memories, habits, and traditions that no longer serve us. These past burdens can hold us back, and only by freeing ourselves from them can we truly move forward. When we do that, we open up opportunities to take advantage of the present moment. Change isn't just about adjusting for the sake of it. It's about creating space for growth and new possibilities. So, embracing change is essential if we want to stay relevant and continue evolving. Thank you for being here today. I really appreciate your time and attention. I hope this presentation has provided valuable insights and sparked some ideas for you. Remember, the key points we discussed, whether it's about the importance of innovation, collaboration, or strategic thinking, are all interconnected and essential for success. I encourage you to take these concepts forward and apply them in your own work. Again, thank you so much for your engagement. I look forward to seeing how you put these ideas into action.